Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for... NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Orlando. Now here's Morant. Pass to Christie. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And it's flag missing. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Duren. To Cunningham. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Christie. Back to Morant. There's the pick. And they double up Morant. Christie. Rebound, Detroit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Got that one up quick. Christie's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
This rookie Flagg is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
Out to Wade. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Wade. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Detroit shooting their first free throw this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the technical free throw is good. Goes up off the inbound. Wade misses. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. To the inside. Flagg. Good D by Thompson. Wade gets the bucket.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Now here's Morant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, sinks the three-pointer.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with you. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And Detroit has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Cunningham hits the bucket.
Well, this team is at their best when Cunningham has the ball. They want him to dictate their offense.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Teams are going to have to watch out for Wade in the open floor. He gets up court in a heartbeat.
Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Wade's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On the wing, Christie. Here's Davis. Pass to Christie. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the shot goes down.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And stolen by Thompson. Cunningham right side. Wide open. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Morant scanning the floor. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Dallas up 1. And we'll be back shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Cunningham's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Leifert. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
And it's Simons missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fires the three. Again, Simons missing. The Pistons trailing. Here's Wade. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
And it's Simons off the drive. From downtown, again, Simons missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Stewart in the corner. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Here's Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown. And maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Got a piece of it. The Mavericks leading. Here's Toppin. Holland with the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Cunningham. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Yeah, the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Here's Robinson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
3-pointers, Simon. Holland with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lively with the screen. And Simons, here we go. The shot's good.
Well, Simons is relentless. That's why his teammates and coaches encourage him to take the initiative offensively.
And the rejection by Lively. To the paint. Simons on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got a pair of triples in the second now for Detroit.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
A 3-ball. Again, Simons missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pistons leading by 3. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Jim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
Stolen. Pass to Stewart. For Davis. And Davis sends it back.
And that's what's amazing about Davis. He can block shots coming from anywhere on the floor. And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
And here's LeVert. 8 points for him. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Morant downhill. Outside Robinson. Pass to LeVert. 3-pointer. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. LeVert's got 11 points.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
Here's Flagg. And here is Davis. Christie has the open look. Drills it from outside. Christie's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the man.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So, Jim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Over in the corner, Christie. Another 3 for Dallas.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Over in the corner, Christie. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively, really lacking intensity.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Wade left side. Wade gets there in a flash.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Christie. Back to Morant. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Bargnani. Over Wade. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Stolen by Exum. Dallas moving it around. 3-pointers, Simon. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cunningham. And the rejection by Lively. And it's Exum in the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Wade slamming it down.
You got to be excited about this kid's future. Wade has the potential to be a superstar for a long time.
And the shot by Wells, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. A 2-point game.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And stolen by Simons. And so it's Max Christie making highlights for the Mavericks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far.
44.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Dallas. The lead is 2. Morant outside. Thompson in the corner. Morant with it. Off with the layup. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. And it's Wade in the corner. And stolen by Christie. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Cunningham. And Davis pulls it down. Now the Mavericks with it. It's Morant with the drive. Outside, Davis. To the right side. It's up a 3. He can't get it to go.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Christie. Back to Morant. Driving the lane. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside, Davis. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Christie. Takes the three. Buries the deep ball.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Cunningham outside. Davis pulls it down.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Knocks down the three.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And there's the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they're hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
On the wing, Christie. Trained from outside.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
And down it goes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Outside, Christie. Now Morant. Down it goes for three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. It's Cunningham with the drive. With the teardrop bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. Three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Here's Davis. And they double up Davis. Christie fires. The three is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham, the putback. Oh, sticks the putback. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Now the Mavericks with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Morant. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle. Cunningham gets the bucket. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Jordan wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
This demonstrates to me the confidence Jordan has at this young age. I mean, phenomenal at shooting in rhythm.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Back to Wade. With the floater, it's rebounded by Doncic. Siakam outside. Back to Doncic.
First personal foul. Team second.
Now Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Three-pointer, Wade. Detroit, no good that time either. And here is Doncic. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Wade. He takes it in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Thompson outside. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Screen by Siakam. Doncic. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Yep, that one goes in there. Wade's got 6 points.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
The drive by Doncic. Pass to Siakam. They set the pick. Gafford inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Now here's Jordan. After Dwayne Wade's miss, to the paint. Gafford misses. It's tipped. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Harris's shot is off. Pass to Doncic. Siakam outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
Here's Cunningham. Pacers with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Doncic. Here's Siakam. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Cunningham with it. Wade left side. Back to Cunningham. Offline with his three. Jordan way outside. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers lead by 10.
The Pacers, 13.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Indiana leading by 3. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons?
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Outside, Jordan. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jordan on the... That was unbelievable! Michael Jordan!
All right, young fella, I see you out there, rookie, reminding this crowd that he has arrived. Jordan with the big-time jam.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
The Pacers with the lead. Jordan with it, picked up by Thompson. Jordan looking it over. To the inside. And Siakam throws it down.
Really good use of the screen and roll there by Siakam. He understands how to capitalize in these situations.
Wade, bounce pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
In the corner, it's Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nesmith has got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
The drive by Thompson. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Pacers making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Takes the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to McConnell. Doncic outside. The 3. Duren pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Robinson left side. He's looking for Duren and finds him. Outside for Robinson. The Pacers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. No good with the layup. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
27.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Indiana leading by 6. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to the Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Kevin, back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
You got to be excited about this kid's future. Wade has the potential to be a superstar for a long time.
Here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gafford. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 4. Wade can't hit. Doncic outside. Screen by Gafford. Down low. Off with the layup.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Oh, tough finish from Wade.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Pacers making a switch here. Doncic outside. Siakam outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Siakam's got 11 points.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
The Pacers pull it in. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Back to Jordan. Doncic outside. Indiana moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Tipped away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Cunningham up top. Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. The shot that time not on target. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Jordan outside. Back to Doncic. From deep. And Doncic with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected. Now here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Pass to Nesmith. Outside Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Huff, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Does some great work down inside. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Wants to get it to Nesmith, and does. In a wide-open look for Hachimura. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And here's Harris from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Big answer from Harris, and I love it. A legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Back to Nesmith. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Pacers out in front, leading by 3. And
The Pacers, 36.
we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. And the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allen, we thank you for that.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Jordan. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Back to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. To the wing right side. The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yep, Siakam's got that inside.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Indiana making a change here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Cunningham. Wade outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And turning up the intensity. Wade sees the defender closing in and takes his motion right into him.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Luka taking it in.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Jordan with the steal. Doncic outside. Screen by Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Out to the right wing. And Siakam is good for 3. And it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doncic for the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Clock at 6. Here's Hachimura. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Cunningham. And give the three.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Siakam. Duren pulls it down. Cunningham looking around. Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And that's young man strength right there. Wade muscling it home.
Pacers leading by 5. Doncic outside. Now Hachimura. And he cams it in.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now Wade outside Cunningham. Here's the floater. Not gonna go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Doncic outside. And the shot will go down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's so challenging trying to guard Doncic without fouling him because he's not afraid to get hit.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Both good from the line that time.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Cunningham. Off the glass.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Screen by Siakam. Doncic fires. No good from 3. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks.